Trump's communication style has often resulted in the perception that he is graded on a curve, owing to his long history of delivering incoherent remarks. This scenario dramatically contrasts the rigorous scrutiny surrounding Biden's age and mental fitness, raising important questions about public perception and fair evaluation. In discussions surrounding contentious issues like transgender rights and abortion, Trump frequently adopts extreme rhetoric, which in turn cultivates polarized perspectives. These issues embody a larger narrative of perceived moral decline, highlighting the deep divides present in our society. Moreover, Trump's vague responses to critical policy inquiries, such as those concerning affordable childcare, indicate a significant absence of concrete plans. This situation raises substantial concerns regarding his capability to effectively address the pressing national issues that confront our nation today. Vice President Harris has underscored that Trump's policies predominantly favor billionaires while exacerbating the national debt. She emphasizes that this is a fundamental concern for the electorate, strategically integrating this perspective into her campaign. As we approach the pivotal debate in Pennsylvania, it becomes increasingly clear how crucial this event is for both candidates. Harris is meticulously preparing to challenge Trump's positions on these controversial issues, recognizing that the outcomes of this debate could profoundly shape public perception and sway voter decisions. Trump's recent media engagements have centered on energizing his base, with a pronounced focus on immigration and foreign policy. This marks a notable divergence from Harris's incisive criticisms. Additionally, his historical debate performances play a significant role in informing his current strategic approach. Harris's fundraising momentum cannot be overlooked, having amassed over $300 million in August, double the expected contributions for Trump. This impressive figure reflects a robust enthusiasm and commitment among her supporters, energizing her campaign. In light of the current political landscape, the shifts in Trump's campaign strategy signal a narrowing path to victory. This reality compels him to refocus efforts on specific battleground states where he previously held an advantage, demonstrating the competitive nature of this race. Harris's identity and background as a former prosecutor may shape her debate style, bestowing her with the tools necessary to effectively confront Trump's rhetoric. Yet, she remains committed to ensuring that her identity does not serve as a crutch for support, but rather as a source of strength. The recent endorsement from Cheney exemplifies a growing concern among some Republicans regarding Trump's influence and the potential risks he poses to American democracy. Cheney's stance stands as a clarion call for responsible voting, particularly in swing states. Harris's campaign has acknowledged Cheney's support, recognizing her as a patriot devoted to American values and democracy. This endorsement might serve as an impetus for others to align with Harris, illustrating the importance of coalition building in these turbulent times. Cheney's political journey highlights the moral complexities navigating today's polarized political environment. Her principled actions during the January 6th investigation have differentiated her from many of her colleagues, establishing her as a voice of reason. In the eyes of Liz Cheney and other Republican endorsers, supporting Harris represents a necessary act to honor the Constitution. This perspective arises from their disillusionment with Trump's presidency, reflecting a need for reorientation in political values. The ongoing conversation emphasizes how Trump's refusal to acknowledge the election results, alongside his actions during the Capitol riots, is perceived as a direct assault on the rule of law. This interpretation casts his behavior as a legitimate threat to the foundations of American democracy. The challenge facing Vice President Harris in the forthcoming debate becomes apparent, particularly concerning the limitations posed by muted microphones. This format may inhibit her ability to effectively hold Trump accountable for his actions and statements. Cheney articulates her apprehensions about Trump, asserting that he poses a significant danger to constitutional ideals. Her appeal for a fresh direction resonates with voters yearning for integrity and principled leadership in the current political climate. Meanwhile, the Harris campaign adopts a focus on uplifting messaging, strategically shifting away from outright attacks on Trump. This approach is designed to resonate with a wider voter base, counteracting any voter fatigue that may arise from incessant criticism. Interestingly, voter perceptions suggest that Harris does not excessively associate herself with Biden's policies, affording her the opportunity to cultivate her distinct identity. This strategic distinction is crucial for differentiating her platform in the impending election. In the context of upcoming debates, past events such as Donna Brazil's actions in 2016 are being leveraged to insinuate bias. This narrative creates a precedent for questioning the integrity of media coverage, further complicating the political discourse. Trump's strategy involves attempting to frame Harris as lacking competence by suggesting that she struggles to articulate her thoughts clearly. This tactic aims to undermine her credibility and establish a narrative before the debate unfolds. Ultimately, Trump's proposed policies reflect a clear alignment with the agenda of his previous administration, primarily focusing on reversing the actions taken by Biden. He asserts that his administration's economic performance was superior prior to the pandemic, reinforcing his commitment to a return to those policies.